Hey komomai, welcome! In today's video, we'll be taking you for a delicious food tour around Tokyo, eating at the first certified gluten-free restaurant in Asia. I still dream about their tempura bowls. And showing you some great souvenirs to buy, then off to explore Costco. It's so easy to get to. We'll show you what we bought, then head over to the Starbucks Roastery Reserve in Nakameguro for some of the best drinks I've ever had. Then it's off for late night at an izakaya, shopping at Tokyo Station and Narita Airport, plus super helpful tips and tricks along the way. The secret to super cheap sushi, easy access to the airport limousine bus and how to reserve it, plus where to pick up your duty-free purchases at Narita. I'm so happy that you're here with us. Let's get started. Okay, so waiting at the train station for the train, and thought we would show you what some of the vending machine options are. So let's take a look at what kind of drinks they have here, because it's so different here in Japan. Of course, you have your water options. This Pocari Sweat, I think this is like an electrolyte drink. There are some green tea options, black tea, orange juice, ginger ale, matcha. Here's a sugar-free Red Bull, honey and lemon. There looks like some milk tea options, hot natural mineral water. So the ones that are red are hot, so when they come out of the vending machine, it is warm. It's pretty cool. And the blue ones, of course, are going to be cold. Hojicha, and let's see, a vitamin C drink. So maybe if you aren't feeling good, oh, there's vitamin B in there too. So maybe for like energy. And then this lemon tea, which everyone that we're with loves. Then you've got Tuli's tea and a hot cocoa, a latte, a velvet flat white, also warm. And then you've got a cafe au lait, a black coffee, morning shot, which is super funny because saying that it's from Asahi and it's a morning shot. It's actually coffee though. It's a signature canned coffee, the perfect taste in the morning, so I'm thinking it might be a little stronger. And then you've got a Suntory one. And this looks like a clam miso soup. And then we're trying to figure out what this last one is. It kind of looks like a milk drink, but looks like there's corn on there, so it's pretty interesting, all warm. Of course, you can use your Suica card to pay. So load it on your Apple Wallet if you've got an Apple phone, so much faster, you can just tap it. They also take these other forms of payment. And of course, you could use your yen or coins. And as we're waiting for the train here at Urayasu Station, I can see the Oriental Hotel Tokyo Bay. So on the right-hand side is our room. We're actually looking at the train station. So you can see how really close we are. You just walk down that walkway and you're in the train station. Okay, on our way to Costco. And we got off at the station nearby. I believe this is the Makuhari station. Okay, so you're just gonna take this escalator as soon as you get out of the train station across the courtyard. AM Mall will be on your right, and take the skywalk. Walk right on over to Costco. It looks just like our Costco at home. Something else cool that we noticed is the wheels are locked on the ramp, the escalator ramp going up. So it's pretty cool. You don't have to worry about it rolling back, which is nice when your cart is heavy. Okay, so it looks like the main customer service and entry is on the second floor. Looks like this Costco is multi-level. So same Costco here. They've got a lot of outdoor things, appliances, much smaller. They've got a clothing department. Here's some Kenobi Kyoto dry gin. 8,778 yen. A couple of other Japanese things here. And then some Kirkland items. So we've been to a few Costco's all around, but this is the hugest seafood department I've ever seen. So much fresh seafood, everything you could think of. And of course, some delicious looking sushi ready to go. So we found out that they weren't crazy about having video taken, so we stopped over to photos and we found some pretty amazing things. Of course, really good meats and ready to eat things, but there were some special things like this honey butter and the chocolate from Japan, and of course there were imported things from all over. A lot of things from Europe we found, like from France and Italy. That was pretty cool. Of course, the famous Kit Kats, and things from Hawaii too, which is super funny. So if you're thinking of taking omiyage to your friends and family in Japan, just be aware that they carry things like Lion's Coffee, Honolulu Cookie Company, and Island Princess. But anyway, we found a lot of really neat things, some that were too heavy to take home, like the orange and grape Fanta, and the sakura blossoms, which were perishable, of course. And then we got to see some housewares, which were pretty cool, some clothing, which they had a huge clothing department, and this really cool Mickey battery pack. So let's just show you guys what we got from Costco. We went with the salmon sushi platter. Whoops, my wagon is rolling away. That looks delicious. We also got some strawberry zenzai Kit Kats and these strawberry yogurt candies. My son wanted to get these Ramune Mentos. Got these Minion candies. A lot of these are to give away to friends back home. I got the truffle oil because it is a much better deal here, and I love truffle oil. We got this as well for a friend who loves these honey butter nuts, this particular brand. I like this brand because it's really low in sugar, and I've never seen this lemon cream flavor before. We got that, and then we got a couple of bags of this instant miso soup, individual packages. It had pretty clean ingredients, so we'll be giving some away for friends, and it'll also be a really quick meal. So now we're gonna head over to take a look. And it's so crazy here. This is like, Costco here is like what it's like in Hawaii. Look at the food court, okay? So it's all the way in there, and look at the line. All the way out there, but we're just gonna show you. There is a clam chowder soup, a jumbo bulgogi bake. Looks like they increased the meat by 30%. A salmon poke roll, which the kids thought were so funny. They've got pizza by the slice combo, pepperoni or cheese. They've got the classic quarter-pound hot dog with a soda. It's a pork hot dog. Chicken sticks and potatoes. Looks kind of like a chicken nugget and french fry kind of a deal. They have a honey croissant smoothie. Looks like a pear smoothie. And a free refill with a soda. They also have sweet potato saucer, a soft cream mix, and Hokkaido soft cream, and the cookie. So, Costco food court menu here in Japan. We're not going to be getting it. We're still stuffed from breakfast, and when it comes down to it, we'd much rather have these sushi platters than the food, but it's definitely a super popular place to get food here. Look at this line. After dropping our things back at the hotel, we headed over to the Starbucks Roastery Reserve in Nakameguro, which was what I was really looking forward to. I couldn't wait to shop there and get some yummy drinks. We decided to walk from the train station rather than to take a connecting train, and I'm so glad I did because it's a really great area. There's some amazing looking boutiques. I'd love to come back and spend more time shopping here and just kind of strolling around because there are a lot of really great things. I like this neighborhood a lot. So if you come to the roastery on a day that it's busy and we're here on a Sunday, you may have to get a ticket. In order to do so, you would come to the left of the store. There's a virtual ticket booth. Scan the QR code, follow the directions. You're going to be ready with your email. It's going to give you a group number through your email to give you a link to be able to activate it. Once you do that, it'll have you put in how many people, and it'll tell you which group you're in, and you can just check the status of the wait time. So we're here. It's quite busy. Again, it's a Sunday, so we had to book a ticket, and I think it's telling us it's going to be about a 35-minute wait. So now we're going to go check out some stores in the area. So while we were waiting for our Starbucks Roastery reservation, we came to Don Quixote to pick up a few things for friends back home and for some family, and we found the display of different types of Kit Kat. So it looks like there's a matcha one. There's a strawberry and chocolate. There is a matcha and chocolate. Looks like a dark chocolate. An orange and chocolate. And I guess because it is coming up on sakura season, we found a sakura and kinako. Oh, and also milk tea. Their prices are really good, and if you look here, they sell clothes, and look at the prices. They are like really cheap. Socks. This is just the things on the outside. It's kind of a madhouse in there. You can buy everything from like hair oil to cosmetics to household cleaning supplies to food. Like I said again, liquor. There's power banks, office supplies. There's absolutely everything. It's kind of like one big chaotic mess in there, but anyway, it's also kind of a lot of fun. After about 30 minutes, we noticed that we were getting down to our group being called, so we headed back over to the reserve. This is what the app looks like, and we got a complete sign and we're able to enter. I'm especially excited to be here since our Starbucks Reserve, our tiny little one in Waikiki, closed down. And this is a huge one. Look at all of the levels. I think there's like 4 different levels. There's outdoor seating. Really excited. So if you come here on a busy day like we did, we came on a weekend afternoon, you will have to use the QR code to reserve your place in line and wait. And once you get in here, it's going to be pretty busy. So what we decided to do, because we were a group, we had a few go and get some seats, and then the rest of us started looking around at what drinks we wanted to order, and then we grabbed the order for the group and took it back to the seating area. And then from there we took turns going and shopping and getting what else we wanted. We did start off trying to sit outside on the balcony, but it was so cold and we couldn't handle it, so we went back inside and found seats on the 4th floor. I really love the atmosphere in the Roastery Reserve here, and of course everything was really delicious. I really love the neighborhood too, so if I were to live in Tokyo, I think I would want to live in the Nakameguro area, and I'd be here all the time working or just getting a drink. Look at how great the theming is. These are coffee cups lining the wall. So adorable. It's the stairway down. Just notice that they are grinding some matcha here. That's pretty amazing. Look at that. Very cool. Take a look at the drinks that are on this level. Let's see. So they have a lot of their matchas here. Okay, so there's so many good sounding things on this menu, but we decided to try a Tivana cream soda matcha. This has the nostalgia, it's a base inspired by a nostalgic cream soda with matcha combined with sparkling water and exclusively made ice cream topped with a cherry. We also went with a classic matcha latte, but there's some really good sounding choices on here. And some of the pastries you can get, they all look really good. This place was amazing. It was everything that I had hoped for and was looking forward to. It was a lot of fun watching them craft their drinks. I got a drink from every level, which was a lot of fun. Got a chance to shop and take a look. So we got some tea. I absolutely love my matcha, so I did get a matcha drink. And then downstairs we got a hot cocoa, which was so delicious. You'll see in the review we have coming up. And then we also got something from their bar. I'm not a big whiskey person, but let me just try. That's actually pretty smooth and light. I can see myself sipping this. It's not too bad. It's making me feel really warm right now, but it's definitely drinkable. It's a lot lighter and a lot smoother than I thought it was going to be. But what I'm really curious to try is this beautiful espresso martini. It's called the Serene Martini. There's lavender. I think it was a citrus lavender syrup in here. I believe they did say that there was some tea in here as well, and it has some bitters. Of course, it has the espresso and edible flower. Look at how absolutely gorgeous that is. So I've been wanting to try a good espresso martini, and I thought, what better time to do it than we're at the Starbucks Roastery Reserve here in Tokyo. So it's going to be my first espresso martini. So let's give it a try. Wow, that's really good. So again, I'm not a really big alcohol person. I normally will go for a mocktail. certain types of alcohol, they're just too strong for me. I guess I don't really have a tolerance, or maybe I have a little bit more of a sensitivity to it where I have a harder time kind of breaking it down. It makes me all red and everything. But this is delicious, and they did say that this has less alcohol content than the Reserve Martini, which I think they said was like a 10% alcohol. So this is a lot lighter. It's very flavorful. It's delicious. It's slightly floral. I can taste that espresso. It's really, really good. It's actually really refreshing as well. I'm really looking forward to drinking the rest of this. And then while we're at it, I wanted to try their classic chocolate cream. So it's just like a classic hot chocolate. It's really cold outside, so this sounds like it would be a really good one. So let's just turn that around. I love this cup and thinking about picking one up from downstairs, but let's try this. It has soy milk and whipped cream. What a delicious, comforting drink for a cold Tokyo evening. Really good. It's chocolatey, but it's not a dark and bitter chocolate. It's definitely more of a mild chocolate. Really delicious. And then last but not least, I saw this on the menu on the tea floor. It was a matcha cream soda. Now, I'm a huge fan of matcha, and this one sounded really good because I've never thought of doing it in a cream soda preparation. So this has a specially made ice cream. It has a cherry. It has the matcha that they were stirring up there as we were watching. And it also has sparkling water. So like an Italian cream soda kind of, or almost like a cream soda meets an avocado. And I did forget to bring a straw. We're gonna kind of just mix it up here and take a sip. Okay, so I got a lot of soda water there, and there's a big piece of ice, so let's try from this angle. That vanilla ice cream is amazing. Okay, I'm getting a lot of vanilla ice cream. This is delicious. So decadent. It's like a dessert. It's such a good treat. I already drink my matcha with Pellegrino at home sometimes over ice. So this is a more decadent, creamy version of it with the ice cream. And it's just really, really delicious. This might be, I don't know, it's hard to say. They're all so different. This is probably one of my favorites. So this espresso martini and that hot chocolate are really, really hard to beat. So definitely try these drinks when you come here to the Starbucks Reserve Roastery in Tokyo. So just to give you guys a little bit more about what's in this serene espresso martini for 2,200 yen. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, so this has espresso, a citrus lavender sage. I believe that was a tea that they did mention. Lavender syrup, bitters, ruby chocolate, and finished with an edible flower. And it is amazing. Okay, so we also got a creme brulee latte, a friend of mine who's with us. So she's kind enough to let me try it. This had a creme brulee top. It looked absolutely beautiful. We did soy milk in it, has the espresso, but let me go ahead and give it a sip and see how it is. Okay, so that espresso is so smooth. I don't know how Starbucks Reserve espresso is so much smoother than the regular Starbucks, but it is so smooth. It doesn't have a bitter bite. It's slightly creamy, and I can taste almost like that burnt caramel flavor, even though the top is all gone. You can taste that burnt caramel kind of brulee sugar. It is so delicious. It's not overly sweet. It's more flavorful than being overpoweringly sweet. Definitely a must try. Okay, so of course you couldn't leave the roastery without getting a few things to take home. I love my Starbucks Reserve cups and Starbucks cups in general. I really love this past collection. It has the ones for Seattle, Milan, Tokyo, Chicago, Shanghai, and New York. It's very, very cool. It's 11,000 yen. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm gonna pass for now, but I really do love it. Look at this snow globe. So cool. They have a bunch of really nice looking cups. I did like these two. However, I wasn't super crazy about the plastic kind of feeling to the top. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of the ones that I have a plastic lid. Maybe, I don't know. I'm kind of undecided on this one. And this one is 4,500 yen. This is 5,100 yen. And And it comes in a smaller cup as well. And then we have the copper series of cups. Another thing that I really wanted to show you guys that I absolutely love is this tin. And it has sakura flowers on it. It's got that hammered copper look. And the coolest thing about this is that if you pop it open, it has the star, the logo for Starbucks Reserve. It's ceramic inside, so I was thinking this would be great to keep coffee grounds in, or maybe some tea, loose tea. So I'm gonna get one of those. And then we have other cups in their collection. We have the 2025 mug, 3,900 yen. And then we have this series as well, 3,600 yen. We've got their different types of coffees. And this is really cute too, 8,000 yen. That's a really cute. It's got the stack of 3 that make up the Tokyo name. And then we also have these little guys. I have this pink one at home. They have it in blue, orange, and I guess another blue must be popular, 3,100 yen. These are adorable as well. These little cups for maybe a shot of espresso, a small cappuccino. I also love this, the water bottle of good for an iced drink with the Tokyo in gold, 5,000 yen. I love this one. I'm gonna pick one up. And then they have these really cool city-looking cups for the Reserve. They have it in mug form in blue. They have a white commuter cup, and then they have just the standard. Oh, let me show you guys this too before I forget. The glasses, the glass coffee cups for hot drinks, and then in this kind of bronzy natural color, they have a Starbucks Reserve mug with the R and the star, the Starbucks logo for the Reserve, 3,000 yen, 2,500 yen, and 1,700 yen, depending on the sizes. And then, of course, they have the classic roastery collection. And I do have one of these at home, but I'm gonna get another one because mine is getting a little worn. And this is the travel tumbler mug. I use it all the time. I love it. And one of the cool things about it too is that it has this little area. You can see this little indentation. It's so great for like grabbing it. It like fits your thumb perfectly. I really love it. I love this branding. I used to have one when Honolulu had a store, but unfortunately that cup got kind of dented and went to the dishwasher a few times. That wasn't such a good thing. Don't put these in the dishwasher. This one is also really cute, a little espresso shot. And then you have your plastic mug. You also have this great tote bag, and this is 3,300 yen. They've got like everything that you could think of here for merchandise. They also have an Ethiopia blend. You could get it in a set with a luggage tie. That's pretty cool. I would have preferred maybe if it was leather. I don't know, it's 7,400 yen for the set. Again, I think if it was leather, I would have gone for it, but I'm gonna pass on that. And then they have these are really pretty as well. I really like that hammered copper look. It really looks like the middle of the storehouse where all of their coffee areas and the sakura flowers hanging. But this is a really pretty one. It's got some metallic on the bottom. It's white. I didn't go with this one because I'm kind of worried about that finish flaking off. But it's really pretty. Then they have the travel mug, and then they have these. These are really cool. I'm picking a small one up as a gift. They have it in gold and white, again, with the Starbucks Reserve Roastery Tokyo on it. And then we've got some more mugs and glasses. This one, it says Jimoto made. I'm not too sure. It must be the branding, but they have those as well. And then these specialty glasses, and they're very pretty. And I did really like this as well. It's a Chuo mug from Joshua Kubo, 7,500 yen. And it has a special story behind it. I'll show you guys here. has to do with the indigo blue and white gradient expressing subtle sea and eel sky with this Gosu porcelain creating a stylish and dignified image for Roastery Tokyo. So it's a specially designed mug. It is beautiful. Look at it. And it comes in this really pretty box. So that's really nice. It'd be a great gift idea. It's not really my favorite, so I'm going to pass on it, but it is absolutely gorgeous and would make a great gift item. And looks like on the other side, we've got more glasses, another type of mug, a Hagi mug, Kashima mug by, let's see here, Takemiya Gama, and then these beautiful glasses, Sugaru Vidro glasses, and they all come in this really gorgeous wooden box. So some really, really great things that you'd have to grab for souvenirs or to take home or for gifts here at the Starbucks Reserve Roastery in Tokyo. I've had the best drinks ever, matcha drink, coffee drinks, and the best espresso martini. Absolutely delicious. Arigato. Okay, so I got my Starbucks bag. Super, super happy. I was also really looking forward to trying this gluten-free restaurant, TJ's Gluten-Free in nearby Roppongi. It is the first certified gluten-free restaurant in Asia, and the menu sounds amazing. Okay, so this menu looks super good. It was really hard to choose what to order because there's so many good sounding things, but we got some chicken gyoza. I ordered the vegetable tempura, the seasonal vegetables with salt and lemon. We also got some chicken yakisoba, the yamitsuki ramen, the egg curry, and a vegetable tempura bowl. So, oh, and also the Cajun fried chicken with the honey mustard sauce. So we're going to try a few things, see how it is. So when you come here, they do have an ordering system with a QR code, which makes it really easy. You don't have to wait for the waitress to come. You can go ahead and order what you'd like. And they also have specials, which is really nice as well. So right now their special is a curry ramen. That looks delicious too. They did say that a few of the things that are popular here, the macaroni and cheese, which is vegan, that children really love that. They also told us about the miso butter corn ramen, which is another popular item. But I've been really wanting to eat some gluten-free tempura, so I'm gonna have that. There's some more information about it, and then they also have a drinks menu with some gluten-free beer. They have some sake and wine options, of course. Okay, so we're starting off with the chicken gyoza. It's really hot. They just made it, but it looks very delicious. So I'm gonna put, they didn't offer a gyoza sauce, but I'm gonna try a little bit of the spicy sauce that our server did recommend. So let's just try a tiny bit, kind of see. It's kind of like a chili spicy, so it's got a lot of flavor. So I'm gonna put a little bit on there, and then kind of get a good taste for how it is. Just put a tiny bit of sauce. Wow. Okay, here we go. Much better. So, I'm gonna have another bite of this. So delicious. Okay, so this is the item I was the most excited about having. It was the vegetable tempura. Looks like there's a shiso leaf maybe, and there is some zucchini, sweet potato, another shiso leaf. There's some carrot, and looks like enoki mushrooms. It looks like a really nice variety. Seasonal mushrooms. They serve it with lemon and salt, so not a typical tempura sauce, but I actually really like this chili sauce. It's more flavorful than it is like crazy hot. So, and it was recommended again by a server to have this with the tempura. So I'm gonna listen to her recommendation and I'm gonna try it this way. But we'll try the tempura first. to see how it is, the batter and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. I'm going to squeeze my lemon all over. That looks good, okay. And I'm going to try, let's see, what should we try first? Let's try enoki mushroom. It's my favorite. Okay, so I'm gonna dip in a little bit of salt, a little bit of the chili sauce, and look at that. That tempura batter looks light and delicious. Absolutely amazing. Let's take a bite. Really good. Crispy and light, just amazing. And then we also got, my husband ordered the fried chicken. It's like a karaage, but it's a Cajun style and has a honey mustard sauce. So I'm gonna steal a little piece of it. I'm sure they're all kind of big pieces, so I'm just gonna grab a piece. Thank you. Such a gentleman who's gonna help cut it for me, so I can take a bite here. So that looks really nice and crisp, and that honey mustard sauce looks like it's gonna be a beautiful accompaniment to it, to the Cajun seasoning. I'm gonna take that over. It's perfectly cooked, as you can see. It is steaming hot, so I'm gonna wait a second. It just came fresh out of the fryer. I'm gonna wait a second to bite it so I don't burn my mouth, but here we go, let's try it. That is also amazing. So the first thing I got off of there is the honey mustard sauce. It is really delicious. It hits my taste buds first. The chicken is crispy and it's good. It has a Cajun flavoring, but it's not overpowering with its spice. It's just more flavorful. And then here is the tempura, vegetable tempura bowl that we got. We're gonna go ahead. It looks like this one has a sauce on it. It looks like it has a lot of green beans, I think it is, and some onion and carrot. It's very crispy, looks delicious. Okay, I'm gonna try a bite here. Get that. Crispy and delicious, and that sauce on it is so good. It's almost like a light teriyaki sauce. Very, very good. Definitely recommend this one as well. Next up from our order is a yamatsuki bowl. In parentheses, it says addictive ramen. This has chicken, fish, and pork in it.
It has an egg, right? So we were just going to separate the egg. We forgot to put it in the ramen. So sorry about that.
Okay, so there's...
Here's the sauce.
Thank you. So there's supposed to be an egg in here. Look at those noodles. That's what I'm really interested to try. Gluten-free ramen noodles. There's something special, so let's go ahead and try a little bite. It's really good flavor. And those gluten-free ramen noodles, they taste very much like regular ramen. It has a nice bite, a nice chew. Really, really good flavor in this. And here's a little tip. If you do get this vegetable tempura, like I did, which is really amazing, the tempura bowl does have a little bit of a sauce on it, and it's a really good dipping sauce. So just ask for a small dish of the tempura bowl sauce, and you can dip your own vegetable tempura in there. Really, really good. So looking at this, it's pretty neat because it says that it's approximately 40% less oil absorption than regular wheat tempura flour. And I did notice that the tempura was not oily at all. It was pretty amazing because usually tempura, you'll see oil on the plate, or maybe there's like a little piece of paper or a little bit of a napkin to soak it up, but there was really absolutely no oil. Even I'm eating it didn't have an oily residue, so it was really delicious. Okay, so for dessert, we got the sakura cake, which I'm cutting into it now with a spoon. It does feel moist. I'm gonna try a little whipped cream. Comes with chocolate ice cream. So we're gonna try a little bit of chocolate ice cream and some really nice looking grapes, but let's go ahead and take a bite of this. Sakura is an interesting flavor. I was tasting that chocolate. It came through a little bit more. So I'm going to taste just the cake this time. It's lightly, it has almost like a light floral essence, very light. It's hard to describe the flavor. A tiny bit of tart, maybe, almost like a floral tart. It's very, very slight, but it's absolutely delicious. It's a very moist cake, as you can see. Really, really good. And I'm gonna have a grate. The grapes are delicious. They too are perfectly ripe. Really good. And this ice cream is delicious as well. And coming up to paint, I did notice that they have a lot of things for sale here. Their hot sauce, which is really delicious. And of course that gluten-free tempura batter that we talked about. That has less oil absorption. They have cookies, spice cookies. They have their own gluten-free soy sauce. And again, the different types of noodles and ramen paste. So I think we're gonna get a couple things. 250 yen, that is really a good deal. So I'm gonna get a couple things of ramen noodles. And I am also going to get a couple bags of this tempura flour. Because that they have here. And here's the dining area, the main dining area. We sat at the counter because it was really busy when we came in, but there's a small amount of tables that you could sit at. They are so hardworking. It was so busy in here, and we got great service, and the food was amazing. Like sat over to the streets. If you come here, I might choose to sit at this table next time if I'm just with my husband, and we can kind of look out and people watch as we eat. It's a really nice, cozy little spot. And the food was really, really excellent. Can't wait to make some of this tempura at home as well. So it's a chilly night. It's in the 30s. I think it's about 38 degrees, but our tummies are super happy. We're about to get back on the train to head back to the Oriental Tokyo Hotel, Tokyo Bay Hotel. And stopping off, my husband found a place that sells Japanese liquors. They have some free tastings available. I know he likes, I think it's hibiki, and a few others. So stopping off to see what they have. So it looks like we're not getting whiskey this time, but we are gonna get these really nice glasses. It's a 3-piece set with the box. Yamazaki, Hakushu, and Hibiki. So we headed back to the hotel, but along the way we stopped at the supermarket, and this is my favorite tip of all when it comes to being in Japan with food. Supermarkets have great deals. So whether you're on a budget or you just really like a great deal, let me show you what I got. Okay, so we went to the supermarket here at Aeon Mall next to the hotel, and they were marking down the sushi. Look at this, fresh sushi, 460 yen, marked down from 1,380 yen, and that works out to $3.17 at tax for the conversion today. USD, look at that, that is amazing. I see some fatty tuna in there, fatty salmon, and then we got another one of all types of ahi, including some fatty ahi on there for 520 yen, so that's maybe like $4. Unbelievable. Definitely check out supermarkets after 7. Seems like they do a second markdown at around 9 p.m. Decided to go to an izakaya for a last minute or late night bite. As you can see behind me, that's a train station. We just walked right over the overpass past Aeon Mall, and our hotel is just on the other side of that, and we are maybe a 4-minute walk from our hotel lobby. And this is a concert hall building. The izakaya is on the 2nd floor. There's Lawson's downstairs, and the izakaya is on the 2nd floor. We're gonna go check it out. They were closed early, so we ended up at the kushikatsu place next door. The menu was full of kushikatsu, or taste of Osaka, so a lot of skewers that were breaded and cooked. They also had a lot of little bites, kind of like bar food type things. So it was interesting to try a few different things. I did go with vegetarian options. I got a couple of different types of vegetables that were cold and cut up bell peppers and cucumbers, and then some cold tofu. My husband got a couple things to try too. There were some unusual things on the menu like horse, which was something we weren't gonna go for. But anyway, it was really interesting to see some very authentic food, and this is very much a local spot because we were the only foreigners in here. But it was a lot of fun. It had really great energy and everyone was super nice. The cold tofu was really good. It had a miso sauce on it, a kind of thicker condensed miso paste, some bonito shavings, and some cold ginger and green onion. It was really refreshing. It was a soft silken tofu. I really liked it. It was really delicious. And the cut up cold cucumbers, it was interesting. They served it with, again, that miso paste, which is a little sweet and a little salty, and a dollop of mayonnaise, but it was good together. And then the udon that my husband had, he said it was actually really flavorful and very good. He liked that it was a smaller serving as well, so we got a chance to try a few different things. That was yummy. And then there was the classic karaage, or chicken, fried chicken with lemon and salt. Another really great choice here. And then of course I also got another type of vegetable, and that was the cold sliced bell peppers. These were really refreshing. I think I might have been a little dehydrated by this point. We probably had a little too much salt earlier, but it was really good. We had a few free hours before checkout the next morning, so we headed over to Tokyo Station, just a few stops away, to do some shopping.
Some nice little shops. It's like a tea shop. Well, these are the teas that we bought in London, actually, and they are quite good. These have a few more Japanese-inspired things. Aroma shop. And specialty chopsticks. Those are beautiful. Clothing store. This is actually very pretty. I love that.
Tina DeLuca, one of my favorite shops. They have some specialty things that they don't have. I haven't seen the one in Honolulu anyway. Like they have some Japanese, oh there we go, Tokyo blends of coffee, Kyoto blend. They have their own branded teas. All of these gourmet Japanese sauces and things, and of course they have this amazing looking bakery. I'm gonna take a look when you're here. You can also order cold drinks outside. And it was time to head back to Narita on the airport limousine bus, which is super convenient. We actually were able to reserve it earlier on our phones, which was really quick, and we're able to prepay. And the actual bus stop for the airport limousine bus is called a limousine, but it's actually just a bus, a passenger bus. It was right across the street from the hotel. So if you go down one floor to the street level where the valet is, it was directly across the street. It was so convenient and easy. I think we paid about $15 per person, and we had a nice smooth ride to Narita. We were able to have food and drinks on the bus as well, charge our phones, so really the way to go. So here's the website that you'll go to reserve your limousine bus, either to Haneda or Narita. So you just choose which one you'd like, and then you choose the route that you would like, your departure area, and we again departed right from the hotel. So this hotel was so super convenient, and it'll also have you choose your time and your day, and then it'll give you an option to be able to prepay, and that will generate a QR code for you. So at the end, when you're getting off of the bus, they are going to ask for your payment or your code, which they'll scan to show that you paid. And it was very easy. It just took a few minutes. I actually did it when we were on the train going somewhere, so it was very convenient. They loaded our luggage for us. It was very comfortable, very clean. Definitely recommend using this service to get back to the airport. Narita was about 40 minutes from where we were, so it was really nice to be able to go back in comfort and not have to fight going on the different trains and transferring with all of the extra luggage that we had by this point. We normally don't get to the airport so early, but we did get here a few hours earlier because Narita has great shopping even on the area before you hit the security gates. So we got here and we got a luggage cart and we started shopping.
Okay, so we're here at Narita Terminal 2, waiting to check in for Hawaiian Airlines. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the stores that are up here. So first up, we have Itoya. And we have this Pop Mart Robo Shop. I guess it's kind of like a vending machine for these collectibles. Oh yeah, here we go. Then there are, oh, this is really cute. It's a tax-free shop. A lot of this is going to be tax-free. And these are like authentic little Japanese items. So fans and little sachets. All made in Japan in Kyoto. So this is a great type of place or shop to come and get an authentic souvenir rather than just buying something that's mass-produced, maybe made in China. This is really special. It's always nice to support locally made products, which of course we love to do back home in Hawaii as well. And then you have another Japanese souvenir shop. Looks like there's actually some really beautiful kimono in there. Love to see that. Oh, I love these little fabric pouches and things too. I was looking for this kind of thing when we were in Tokyo. And then of course more food places, a leather goods store, lots more food places here, and snacks. It looks like omiyage and sake here. Kind of looks like Clifford the Big Red Dog. This is adorable as well, this little fabric bag. Oh, and the Hello Kitty is so cute. I wanted to take a look at the kimono. This is just amazing. You can buy the obi or the belt for 2,300 yen. Really, really beautiful patterns. Wow, so gorgeous. These are adorable too, these little Kokeshi ballpoint pens. It's beautiful.
This is Kinzugi Kit.
I also really love these paint colors here. This is kind of a multicolor with the pinks in there. And something really interesting, Fukumura glass is one of a kind handmade glass accessories using cutting edge glass materials developed by NASA. So very, very cool. So this I think is my favorite one so far with all of this beautiful handcrafted glass jewelry. I do have some pieces from Venice, so I'm probably gonna skip it. I'm gonna think about it a little bit more. We've got some time before we check in, but it's really beautiful. If I was gonna get anything from here, that would definitely be it. Okay, so got big camera. Anything that you might need. Chargers, headphones. They actually have these really great cups in there too, Tiger Brand cups. Now we're coming up on a bunch of food places, 7-Eleven, maybe more importantly Starbucks. This looks a cool little shop. Oh, very nice. Love that minimalist look. Beautiful. Japanese natural indigo. Wow, this is amazing as well. The blue really pops against the whites. Got a little restaurant here. Sold out of hamburgers. It's funny, they've got sandwiches, spaghetti, noodles. To me, the Japanese food is the best. The American versions are just glasses shop. Actually, something I've been planning to do, and I didn't get a chance to, was to get some glasses from here. I did get some when I was in Sorrento. Made in Italy, made in Japan. Glasses are really great quality, and they were much less expensive than what I got in the US. Of course, a Starbucks. Oh, hey, good to know. They have the Mount Fuji-san stainless steel water bottle if you're looking for that. Then the city mugs. Something new, they have a snow globe collection. And I don't believe it, but they have city mugs for all of these places. Hokkaido, Sendai, Nagano Tochigi, Kanazawa, Yokohama, Gifu, Nagoya, Kobe, Kyoto, Osaka, Nara, Hiroshima, Fukuoka. This looks amazing. It looks like it has a chocolate whipped cream. It's their ruby chocolate with almond milk. It's a special frappuccino, no caffeine in it, so hopefully I'll get a chance to try to sleep on the plane a little bit. And the matcha roll cake with the rice flour, the gluten-free option. Looks amazing. Okay, so this frappuccino is pretty amazing. It kind of has a raspberry sort of flavor to it, but there's like some crunchy bits on the bottom. It is so good. I wish that the US Starbucks made frappuccinos and coffee drinks that were this good. So if they have this here, check it out. The Ruby Chocolate Symphony. And while you're here, maybe you want to get a Narita Airport limited edition shirt with these adorable cats on it. It has a Neko Departures Narita Airport. Look at this one too, with the cats and the meows on them. So cute. And in here, there's like all of these stickers and things. Narita Airport limited. Really great to put on suitcases so that you can easily differentiate which one is yours. This is a really great store here. Luxury shops in Terminal 2 of Narita. See Chanel. There's Bottega in the distance. Coming up here on Prada. Then a whole bunch of tax-free shopping coming up. And if you did any duty-free shopping like we did at Mitsukoshi over in our other Tokyo video, go and check that one out. It will be sent here if you're at Narita. The duty-free pickup in Terminal 2 is right next to the Japan Food Hall. It was a seamless process. Just went in, showed our information, grabbed our stuff. Some choices in the Japan Food Hall. We have coffee, Western food, fruit, parfaits, teppanyaki, unagi, tempura, sushi, ramen, udon, and beef cutlets. So if you want to eat something, this is a great place to come. But I think we're gonna head on to duty free and then get onto our flight and get going home. Looking forward to bringing you all more great Hawaii content once we're back home. Thanks for following along in our Japan adventures in this series. Looking forward to seeing you again real soon. As always, sending you sunshine and aloha from here in Narita Airport.